This is Face the Nation, broadcasting live from the CNN IBN headquarters in New Delhi with Sagarika Ghosh.
Hi there, very happy 2010. Welcome to the first Face the Nation of this brand new year. Tonight we're discussing Three Idiots. Three Idiots is a massive hit. The film lampoons India's higher education system, particularly the education available at the IITs and engineering colleges. It shows teachers as cruel, parents as pressurizing, and students as victims of a terrifying system. And India is loving it. That brings us to our question of the day tonight. Is Three Idiots an accurate depiction of India's higher education system, or is it inaccurate? QTD space Y for yes, QTD space N for no. SMS to 51818. You can also vote online on ibnlive.com. You can also join us on twitter.com. Tweet us on twitter.com. We're right there. So go ahead and send us your tweet and we try and play that for you on the show. Joining us tonight, Chetan Bhagat, IIT alumnus and author of 5 Point Someone, the book that inspired the movie, although there is a controversy about that. We're going to get Chetan's views on that in just a bit. We're hoping to be joined by Mahesh Manjrekar, filmmaker. His forthcoming Marathi film is on the pressure of the education system. Shikshanaka Aitago is the name of that film. Narayan Parshuram, director, Karadi Tales Private Limited, and IIT alumnus, and Shashank Veera, managing director, Copper Beach. Thanks, gentlemen, very much indeed for joining us. First, the top story on Face the Nation. Now, what do IIT students feel about Three Idiots? Well, India's budding engineers say they would never deliver a baby with a vacuum cleaner. Here's Shreya Dhondiyal.
5:15 पे मेरा जन्म हुआ।
मेरा बेटा इंजीनियर बनेगा।
For Three Idiots, IIT Delhi is what they'd call a test audience. After all, the engineering college in the film is a thinly veiled version of this very campus. So we asked students here how close the film is to what actually happens at IIT and whether the system really prizes rote learning over creativity.
You know, what the movie shows is actually true. The classes are very, very boring. It becomes very monotonous to do the same thing over and over again without knowing what you're doing.
People are sleeping off in lecture. That does happen quite a lot.
If you do want an A grade, you'll have to spend sleepless nights studying all night. The character of Chatur that they showed, there are people around like that.
People outside IIT think that it's it's a perfect system. Students are perfect. Everything is perfect. That's not true. That's not true at all.
Professor Murthy, the head of the electrical engineering department at IIT Delhi, agrees that things aren't perfect, but says that Three Idiots tends to reflect only a limited point of view.
I
think it's a good film, but if anybody thinks it reflects the IIT academic system, it is totally wrong. Because we like our students and we give a lot of emphasis on open-ended learning and innovations, and that's how IITs have made their name.
A lot of professors encourage us that you should come out with something original, you should be curious. A lot of professors expect that from us, and a lot of times they feel that the quality of students is declining when they have students who just want to mug up and pass exams.
Sir, and so the debate continues. But there are two things the campus is unanimous on.
There are no students who don't study at all and get kicked out of classes and still top exams. Like, there are some who are exceptionally bright, but okay, not that bright.
Just the one portion where they showed that they are performing a delivery with that vacuum cleaner stuff, that doesn't happen in engineering. Engineering is not magic. And one more thing, they've not given credit to Chetan Bhagat. They've been unfair to him.
In New Delhi, this is Shreya Dhondiyal.
Engineers do not deliver babies with vacuum cleaners, say the IIT students. What's our SMS poll saying, though, at the moment? Three Idiots success. Is the film an accurate depiction of Indian higher education? What are you telling us at the start of the show? 70% they're saying yes, only 30% saying no. Into Crossfire we go. Narayan Parshuram, you are a former IIT alumnus. And far from reflecting India's education system, you believe that Three Idiots, in fact, is a dangerously juvenile film. Why do you believe that?
Well, the first thing I did when I walked out of the film was to call my professor from IIT, who was my guide, and tell him that I'm sorry that a film like this has been made. Primarily because I believe that I'm a musician today. I have a degree in metallurgical engineering from IIT. I'm a musician today, and I think my education in IIT has been very critical in whatever little we have achieved. The very same education that this film seeks to deride, and it's a very convenient and a very I would go to the extent of saying a very fashionable thing to do is to deride something that is traditional. But what upsets me most about the film is that it's extremely irreverent, and that's why I think it's a little dangerous if you take it seriously.
Shashank Veera, it's dangerous if you take it seriously. Let's look at the famous IITians. There's Narayan Murthy, Nandan Nilekani, Jairam Ramesh, Manohar Parrikar, Rajkamal Jha, Arvind Kejriwal, Satyendra Dubey, the famous crusader against corruption, the whistleblower who was murdered for exposing corruption. Now, these are not Lamborghini-chasing investment bankers. The IITs must be doing something right.
Oh, they're doing a lot that's right. I mean, I don't think you can say that the IITs are just producing people who are doing rote learning. I think the problem really stems from the competition before you get in. I mean, you've got these lakhs and lakhs of kids, all of who think they're going to make it into the exam, and only a few thousand actually get in. Now, that's pressure, and that pressure carries through. But between that, you've got pretty good teachers at IIT. You've got people who play drums, you've got musicians, you've got the karate tail people, you've got all kinds of interesting people who've come out of the IITs, not just engineers. I don't think you can slam the entire system just because there are some who might choose to do only rote learning. There are those, but they're not the only ones.
But then why is it that the higher education system in India is so terrifying? Why is it only associated with marks, rote learning, terrifying pressure? Why does it have that image?
Well, if you have 3,000 seats when you get into the IIT, then you've got a bit of a problem. You've got about 9 lakh people who sit for the exam, and you've got 3,000 who get in. Now, even if you were to ask them 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, and that's what you were to base the exam on, there'd still be pressure. The pressure comes from the numbers. I don't think the pressure is from the course content or the method of teaching. I think the pressure really comes in from the numbers. At the end of the day, this pressure is entrance into IIT. After entrance into IIT, it's about placements, it's about jobs. The pressure continues all the way through. But it's about numbers all the way.
Right.